Hello, my name's Lee Hayden, and I am your child's teacher in AP Computer Science for the 2015-2016 school year. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I have a Bachelor of Science degree from Cornell University in the engineering discipline. I was a software developer for Manudistics in Rockville, Maryland, and a technology manager for U.S. Airways in Arlington, Virginia for many years before becoming a teacher with a Master of Arts in Teaching from a local school in New Jersey. And I've been teaching here at Roxbury High School since 2007, so I'm in my ninth school year. I'm also the advisor of Roxbotics, which is the Roxbury robotics team. So what are my objectives in the class? Well, of course, prepare students for success in the AP Computer Science exam, teach good programming practices, developing a student's analytic thinking skills, and encouraging students to pursue STEM disciplines in college and beyond. Okay, the content of this course is pretty straightforward. It is the College Board's AP curriculum for AP Computer Science A, which can be looked up on the College Board's website. We pretty much are required to follow the curriculum exactly as it is. Most of the curriculum is based in Java, and we'll be using NetBeans as our tool for Java programming. Once the AP exam is given in early May, I typically have the students do independent projects which can be related to any different programming languages, not just Java. Okay, the AP Computer Science A exam, it's not required. It's policy in Roxbury School District that students taking AP exams or AP classes are not required to take the AP exam. I do have about a 90% success rate. My average score is just a hair under 4 over the 4 years that I've been teaching the course. Okay, so what will your child's grade be based on? 50% exam scores, 30% homework assignment programming, and 20% homework. I give exams or quizzes about once every 2 weeks or so. They're about 30 minutes in length, and they can be made up in class. We'll put zeros in Genesis if a student has not taken a quiz. Okay, so programming projects. We'll have a few each marking period. The emphasis will be on program design, data structures, and object-oriented concepts, starting once we have learned object-oriented concepts, which we are just getting into usually in December. Projects might be a chatbot, the game Othello, 2048. There's a variety of programming labs. Some of them have been designed by the AP Institute for use in AP Computer Science. Homework assigned about twice a week, depending on what the schedule of classes is that week. Usually they're 20 to 25 minute assignments, and they're graded for effort. My policy is not to give partial credit for homework turned in late unless the absence was excused or there's some extenuating circumstances. And homework does need to be made up. Okay, so the software we use primarily is NetBeans with the Java Development Kit, although we do use some online IDEs and some online manipulative website coding websites where to solve a specific programming challenge, you enter in a text field on the website, and it runs your code for you and tells you if you have solved the problem correctly. So we don't just rely exclusively on Java development software. There are many other tools that we will use in the class. I do rely on Barron's AP Computer Science, workbook, and I do have a book called Java Concepts on hand. I don't give students copies of them. Sometimes I will give them out to use just for a specific assignment. Okay, materials. I do put out all of my own materials, homework assignments, notes, programming assignments, and I do post all of those online. Students can print them out, but they don't necessarily need to if they are happy relying on the electronic version. Alright, students can bring a laptop in if they wish, but it's completely unnecessary. Chromebooks can be used for homework and for online practice. Okay, if students wants to work on a project at home, they can either use a flash drive or upload the project to Google Drive. I strongly suggest the latter because flash drives tend to get lost or damaged. So since the school makes a lot of use of the Google Drive cloud service, that's probably the best way to go. Most actual assignments or homework assignments, on the other hand, can be completed in a Google Doc or using one of the online coding apps like IDE 1. Okay, I do post the class agenda, notes, programming assignments, and various other announcements in the Google Classroom application, which many other teachers at the school are using. When I do post something, your student will receive an email notification, so that makes it pretty easy for them to stay on top of what's going on in their class, especially if they're absent. Google is also an excellent research tool. It's surprising how well, I guess it shouldn't be these days, but it is remarkable how easy it is to find answers to programming challenges using Google. Okay, Google Drive, most of the documents are posted there. Typically there are links to them through Google Classroom. YouTube also has a lot of programming resources. Occasionally I make my own screencasts that are similar to this one, except pertaining to programming topics. There's also many online tutorials. Khan Academy has one. Let's see, the New Boston is another one. Lots of supplemental resources out there. The AP Institute also has an extensive website which lists all of the topics, the syllabus for the course, and information about taking the AP exam in the spring. Alright, so extra help. I staff the Media Center after school every day. Not just A days, not just B days, but every day, except usually once or twice a month when we have a faculty meeting. So this is an excellent opportunity for your student to come for extra assistance if they do not feel they know what they're doing or just need to get caught up after being absent for many days. I'm also free blocks 1 and block 5. 1 is the first block of A days, and block 5 is the first block of B days. You can email me if you have any concerns. My email address is lhayden@roxbury.org. I would like to put in a little plug for the robotics team. This would be an excellent opportunity for your student to join a meaningful club that will give them some valuable opportunities. If you're curious about what we do, you can go to the team's website, which is roxbotics.org. All right, I'm looking forward to the continuation of a great year.